Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. I recently brought some more new things from Moyou London. A couple of weeks ago they launched some brand new stamping polishes in some sort of summer colours, so I've got those to try out and review for you. And most recently on Friday they also brought out some brand new stampers. These are the extra large marshmallow or squishy stampers, I don't know what they call them. So, and we've got the non-sticky and the sticky stampers to review today. So with each set you get two stamper heads, you get one white, one translucent, and you also get a scraper. So obviously I've got both to review for you as well as the polishes, so I'll just get straight into it. So let's start off with the stampers, which is probably what most of you probably want to know about anyway. So we've got the non-sticky at the top here. So this is the white head, so as you can see it's still a little bit sticky, but it's not too bad. It's not really badly sticky. So I did test this one out yesterday when I received my package. So I haven't done anything to sort of the translucent one, so I'll sort of move on to that in a little bit. So we'll just sort of talk about the design of these stampers. So they obviously you get the two heads in the one set, so you just get sort of two large heads like this, and then you get sort of the metal casing, and it's got Moyou London on the bottom. Loads of people have obviously said already that it looks quite similar to the Creative Shop stamper. I think the look of it, yes, probably is very similar. Obviously I don't have a Creative Shop stamper, so I don't know what that's like, but sort of as soon as Moyou London said that they were bringing out these two, I thought that I would give them a try. So that's the non-sticky one. So, and then we're moving on to the sticky one. So it looks exactly the same to the non-sticky one. But as you can see already, hopefully, with the heads, they may look quite similar, but the sticky one has a different sort of density and sort of different colouring to it a little bit. Obviously I have used both of these, but the non-sticky one looks whiter. So I'll show you sort of the sticky one. So as you can see, I mean, this is really, really super sticky. I mean, both of them are, you know, exactly the same look-wise. You know, you just bring that out and you've got the metal casing. But I mean, look, you can see, I mean, this is just like jelly. It's quite minging to sort of feel, actually. It feels like a jellyfish. It doesn't feel particularly nice. So yeah, so, and obviously you get you know, the translucent head as well, and a new scraper. So they look the same, but Moyou London have said about the difference between the two, and if you obviously only want to buy one, sort of how your decision should be made. So the sticky one is for beginners, because with the sticky density apparently it's easier to pick up designs as a newbie, and the non-sticky one is for experienced stampers who perhaps already know how to stamp. They don't have a problem with stamping, it's just the fact that it's a larger head. So those are the two types. So I've just taken it out of its packaging. So this is the scraper that I got with the non-sticky one, which I'm quite pleased about because it's obviously Coral from the Tropical collection. I haven't actually got a scraper with her on it yet, so I was quite pleased with that. So this, although it's the translucent one, this is how both the stamper heads looked when I first got them. So I tested the white head out last night to sort of see if I needed to prime it and how to kind of use it, or things like that. So yes, you do need to prime it. What I'm going to try and show you is obviously the translucent head without being primed, and then obviously the white head that has been primed, to kind of show you the difference. So just for sort of like swatching purposes, I'm just going to use Moyou London Mother Nature in number 10, and this is just because it's got sort of loads and loads of designs on it, which would be fantastic for the larger heads. So this is the translucent head of the non-sticky. It hasn't been primed or anything, so I'm just going to try and show you what happens. So as you can see, I mean, it's not that bad, but it hasn't picked up particularly well. There's bits that are missing, you know, it's not picked up some of the littler bits of the design. It's not particularly bad. It's actually better than it was yesterday when I did it on the white stamp head, but it's still not fantastic. So then now I'll show you with the white stamp head that I primed yesterday. So as you can see, I mean, it's picked up every sort of single detail up. You know, you can see every single thing of this image really, really well. So here are the two stamp heads in comparison. There's little difference. I mean, actually, the translucent head has actually worked a lot better unprimed than the white stamper head worked unprimed. I mean, last night when I was doing it, the white stamper head just wasn't picking up hardly any of the design at all, which is obviously why I decided to prime it. So, I mean, I suppose it's up to you. You could probably prime both of them, not prime either of them. I would say once you get them, try them unprimed, both of them, and see how you get on. And then if you find that they're not working for you, then prime them, because it's not really going to make much of a difference. But I mean, actually, the translucent unprimed one hasn't been that bad. So now we're on to the sticky stamper set. So I got the pug scraper. I do already have one of the pug scrapers, but you can never have too many pug scrapers. You get one white, one translucent, and yet again I tried out the white one last night and I found I did need to prime it. Now I don't know if this is going to go exactly the same way as the non-sticky one, where the white one I primed and the translucent one don't need to, but I'll show you translucent non-primed and then the white that has been primed. Okay, so actually, once again, the translucent non-primed has picked up the design very, very well. I mean, I don't know if I was doing it wrong last night. I tried it out so many times with different polishes, not priming the stamper, and it just was not working at all. So my end result was to prime it. But actually, both of the translucent heads seem to be, I mean, this one is even better than the other translucent one. It's picked up the design really, really well. So I'll show you the white head that has been primed. See, I mean, that has actually come out quite bad. Don't know if you can see that. I mean, it's not picked up the image at all as well as the unprimed translucent, and this is what I was getting, even worse yesterday on the unprimed white. It seemed like yesterday when I was doing it, this was the best that I could get. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe if I try and stamp it one more time on the white, and we'll see what we can get. No, see, yet again, it's not really done it amazingly. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe again, just try it unprimed. But I mean, when I did it yesterday on the white head, I did it several times with several different polishes, and it was not picking up anything at all. It was definitely not as bloody good as that one. So I don't know. I mean, obviously with the sets, you don't choose which head you get both. So I suppose, you know, even if only one of them worked for you, I don't know. I mean, obviously it's more expensive. I think it's about $9.99 for one set. So obviously you get the two heads and the stamper case and the scraper. So obviously you're paying for the extra head. So I mean, yeah, I'm stumped at this one to why. I mean, don't get me wrong, that image is still pretty good for if you were a newbie. If you were a newbie and you've never had a successful stamped manicure ever, then even that would be quite good for you. But then obviously this one is just so pristine and brilliant. Okay, so these are the brand new stamping polishes by Moyou London. We've got Blue Jay, Banana Ice, Pink and Skin Silk. So I will open these up so we can have a better look. So here they all are. So obviously Blue Jay is this sort of bright blue, Banana Ice is a pastelish yellow colour, Pink is obviously pink, and Skin Silk is this sort of peachy pink colour. So what I've done is something a bit different. Just painted half of my nails white and half of my nails black, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do one swatch of each over each nail to see how they look. So we're going to start off with Blue Jay. So, and that is it on the nail. So obviously it looks amazing over the blue, over the white, and actually it is not that bad over the black. I mean, I can still see that's actually worked out really, really well. I'm quite pleased with that one. So next up I'm going to try Banana Ice. And actually, over the black, again, that stamped really, really well. I am so surprised. I thought that was especially going to be one that was going to be rubbish over black, but it's really, really not. Obviously, it's a bit difficult to see over the white because it's a pastel colour, but you can still see it. It's stamped really nicely. Next up, we've got Pink. So obviously that's come out really, really nicely over the white. It's not fantastic over the black, but it's better than I thought it was going to be. You can see it. It's not as prominent as probably polishes that really do stamp over black, but that is pretty good. So then finally we've got Skin Silk. So I mean, it has stamped over the black again, and you can see it, so I'm really chuffed with how all of these have actually stamped over black. You can really see them. So that's them all over the white, and then that is all of them over the black. So needless to say, I'm very impressed with these new polishes by Moyou London. They're really lovely colours to begin with, and then the fact that they stamp over black as well as white is a real plus in my opinion, and actually I'm very surprised, which is nice. So that's the end of today's review and swatches. I hope you liked it. Obviously I've bought all of these with my own money, off of my own back, just to try them out. So all of the sort of things I've said about them are just my experiences, my opinions on these. Obviously you can go ahead and buy whichever stamper that you want to, whether that's the sticky or the non-sticky, or buy both, whatever you want to do. But personally, if I was to buy just one, it would have been the non-sticky one. I will still try and use the sticky one to see if I can get used to using it, but that's just me. But I mean, all the polishes I'm super pleased about. All of them have really surprised me actually. I didn't think any of them were going to stamp over black. So yeah, pleasantly surprised today. So thanks for watching guys, I hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe for future videos, and I will see you all again soon. Bye.